what's going on, y'all? We're just letting the first minute go by and everyone's YouTube notifications go out. Welcome to everyone in the chat already. I see Wayne is in attendance. We count him as present. We got Scott, my awesome co-host, Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank, the other Frank, claiming he is first. You're always first in my book. Everyone's first in my book. And Lee, welcome back. Glad to see you around, man. It's been a little bit. And everyone else out there, and Andy, of course, was the first commenter, like always. We got an awesome show coming up. We got GigaParts. It's gonna be fun. Wild Ham. tank. I'm expecting Sam. Sam, I see you, but where's your normal intro, man? I can't hear you yet. There it is. Then we got our first Tank Radio emote. Yeah. And Radio Paul. Thank you for swinging by. I love it. Scott. Y'all are too good. You're too good. Alrighty then, we're gonna kick this over to stream mode. Drop the volume a little bit, and you know what that means? What is going on, yo? I'm Frank, KG5HJ, and welcome to another stream. We got GigaParts coming on, and we're gonna have an awesome fun time. I can't peg it. What's going on? I dropped it way too much. And let's start out with always, let's play the correct intro video because I spent too long this afternoon trying to get all this straightened out. And let's kick it off. Quick shout out to all my Patreons who makes the show possible. You can support me by joining Patreon in the link below. And on to Tank Radio. Hey, what is up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna have an awesome fun hour. We got two guys from GigaParts, Giga Jason and then Steve coming up. And we got Scott. But before we kick it off here, let me do my quick reminders and rundown. Buy Me a Beer is still active. There is a link in the description for Buy Me a Beer. Also, Super Chats. Super Chats are still out there and pumping. Since these guys are so amazing and awesome, I am going to prolong the open up the new whiskey bottle. We're going to do that in the next stream, which is this pickle whiskey. Haven't opened it yet. And we'll save that for another time when we're just goofing off. Then there is coins. My Tank Radio coins are up and ready to go and over on Jason's Ham Radio 2's website, greatfunamateurradio.com. And these coins are only going to be on sale or being sold until Christmas. After Christmas, they're going to be taken down. I don't know when they're going to come back. So if you want your Tank Radio coin, go ahead and get yours now. And coming up, I don't think it's up yet, but let me just check the DMs real fast. Where did they go? Nope, he hasn't answered me. So coming up soon is going to be my sticker pack. My first and ever sticker pack is going live. You're going to get 5 stickers. I will go ahead and tweet that out and put posts everywhere once those are ready for sale. And my audio podcasts are released each and every week. Go ahead and search Tank Radio on any audio podcast catcher out there, and you'll find me. And there's 2 audio podcasts that are not on YouTube. So if you want to hear about all the back channel gossip, And pretty much that's both of those from two different sources. Go ahead and over to Tank Radio. We have a fun and awesome, amazing time. I think that's it, man. I can breathe a little bit. Let's go ahead and I have a gonna bring in everybody, but before I do, I got a little video clip. What is going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good.
GigaParts has a cool new video out there announcing their new store concept. We'll be talking about that in a minute. I just cut that first little clip there because that was fun. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are y'all doing?
Doing great, man. Thanks for demonstrating my new Christmas ornament this year.
Oh, what is it?
Your coin.
My coins?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I would drill a hole through the top of that thing and put a hook through it. I'm gonna hang it on my tree.
you could definitely do that. Definitely do that.
That's
I'm
an
looking
ornament.
forward to see that in a picture on Twitter.
It's gonna happen.
Sweet. And Scott, my co-host, or well, before we get to Scott, Steve, how you doing, man?
I can't complain. It's
It's Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day, and I've been sitting here all day just working FT8.
Ooh.
I
Any
know.
any good DX yet?
Uh, where is that DX? I did get 4 Whiskey 8 X-ray.
Awesome. Where's that from?
Timor Leste. It's a D expedition that just went active today. A lot of Japan
Ooh.
on 15 and 10 and 15.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends. I think it was Wayne in the chat, and he was saying Japan over this weekend was coming in loud and proud with that gray line.
Yes.
He did activate a park just on Japanese FT8 DXing. You got so many of those. That's awesome. And my co-host, as always, the amazing, the wonderful, my other metal brother. What's going on there, Scott? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Ready for another exciting week of insanity.
Yes, it's always exciting. Exciting, yes, because tomorrow's video coming out on my channel. I go and actually dig to find my grounding rod. Guess what? I did not find the house grounding rod. So I have no idea how my house is grounded. I got a guy coming out Wednesday. We're going to try to figure that out. So that's the insanity I'm dealing with right now.
I take it the inspection report didn't show you anything?
I forgot to look.
Oh,
That is a good place to go back and look. We were chatting about that earlier. Um, let's see. My bit rate's dropping. Why is my bit rate dropping?
because your internet sucks.
My internet's supposed to be good. Fiber. Other than I dug around the fiber line to find that grounding rod.
Here we are.
But I'm getting around to building my shack, and what best place to start a shack build other than a power supply for your radio. See my transition there? And y'all laughing. I love it. I love it. Um, and the Shack Master by RigExpert is the Shack Master Power 500. Is that
Mhm.
is their RigExpert new power supply for amateur radio? It is 36 amps and runs at 13 volts. And how did this come about? Look, there it is. Here, I am going to bring that up full screen as soon as I find my mouse. Wow. That's beautiful. The design on it. I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. I love it.
That is slick.
Show the back. Show the back.
And that's nice. How many? That's two power pole ports right there.
Yep. On the back. On the front.
Mm-hmm. And two USB ports, USB-C ports, and
Mhm.
that display I know is a beautiful touch display.
It's an OLED display.
Oh, very nice. These just came out like about a month ago now, right?
We've had them for a little over a month.
Yeah, yeah. So what's the story behind them? Because I knew GigaParts was almost hand in hand. You said working with rig experts on designing these, right?
Yep. We spent an awful lot of time working with them. You know, I basically said, look, you guys have conquered one mountain. Let's see if we can make another mountain work for you. And that's where we got into discussion about the power supplies. And I had a laundry list of all my wants and desires. And based on what they did, this is what the Shackmaster became.
I love it. I love it all. It's power poles because they
Mhm.
rule the world. Nice
Yep.
USB power ports right on front.
Yep.
And the price point's pretty much right on par for a power supply comparable on the market. And I know it's RF quiet because it's coming
Yes.
from Shack Master, and I've seen a couple videos out there already saying it's just beautiful on the RF band, so it's not putting out that spontaneous radiation there for us.
It is not, man. When you're the company who makes the best instrumentation in the world, of course you're going to test it before it goes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of the things that people might not know about it is that when you hook it up to your computer, it's remote powerable at that point too. So you can power it on and off over the network.
Nice. And
Mhm.
is that a app that is built in?
It's an app that
Or
the app that comes with it. You download it, and one of the things I really like about that is that they're constantly doing updates on this thing. You think that companies like Apple do updates? No, these guys are doing it every couple of days. It seems
mm-hmm.
like. So
and
they're taking all the things that you guys want and implementing it as quickly as possible.
and
So
those.
am I seeing
Go
two
ahead.
USB A's and two USB C's in the front of this?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Very cool.
And let me get Frank, fully show the back.
The back of it, yes.
I don't know how good it's gonna. If you look below the binding post, you'll see another USB-C. That is actually where you
Right
hook it up for
there.
the computer for the program. Not the program software, but the analytic software
Mhm.
that they have designed for it.
Oh,
Very
so it's a
cool.
straight USB-C cable,
Yep.
Yeah,
or
And it monitors everything in
probably
real
should
time.
work with USB-A to C also.
Yes.
yeah.
Sweet. And
So you monitor everything in real time. It'll tell you what kind of power is being pulled off each individual output on that thing,
what?
separately from the others.
This looks
Oh,
very well thought out, and it has a lot of the features that people have been, like you said, been wanting for a while.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
It's very odd or not normal to find USB-C available on anything, much less Anderson power poles already connected.
Yep.
That saves a lot of aggravation.
Yep.
Very quiet. When we were doing the R&D testing with them, I had a 7300, 705, Raspberry Pi. I mean, I had every port with something on it, and the fan was just very quiet, almost like that. I will say like a Raspberry Pi, fan, just humming away. Doesn't speed up like some of those switchers with fans on them.
Kind of a question from the chat is, I'm gonna boil this down. Is there like an open API that Node-RED or other software can tie into this, or it's kind of proprietary at this point?
It's proprietary at this point, but I can't see why they wouldn't open it up for later use by others.
Because that would be pretty cool. I know Node-RED people love their Node-RED. Kyle is very big in Node-RED, and
Mhm.
that would be awesome if you can get a Node-RED to also control it too.
Well,
Uh,
here's something else I want you guys to understand. Shackmaster is not the name of the power supply. It is the name of the whole section, the whole broad
I was
spectrum of
about to
products
go
that are
there.
coming out.
So tell us about that. What are they wanting to do with the name Shackmaster?
Well, like I said, they've already mastered the analyzation of products, so they're working on everything else that ties into it. So at some point in time, you're going to have multiple devices that hook up together, all talk together, and all speak in real time with each other. I really can't go into any more detail than that, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it's gonna change the world, man. It really is.
I'm looking forward to everything about what they're doing on this line because RigExpert it's nailed the antenna analyzer market.
Mhm.
They done high end devices all the way to great mid ranges and some of the low ranges, and I can't wait to see what else comes out of the Shack Master line. I'll be right there in line. Take my
Soon,
money.
soon.
Take my money. Um, but uh, I I I can't wait to get one of these. I want it so much. I was going to order one, but I spent money on a lot of grounding rods and the grounding cables, so that sucked up all most of my budget. And I need that to be done before I buy a power supply for the
Sure,
shack.
100% understand.
But this is going to be my power supply for the stack. I'm not just saying that. I am going to be buying one. I love it, and I want to buy more of the line once I hear more about it. But since it's also coming up on the holidays and things, and I know there's a couple of cool more stuff coming up from GigaParts. If you want to talk about the Explorer backpack and cool new accessories you got there.
So we've got, I do not have them with me, but they are on a boat and hopefully will be here by the end of the year. So you
Mhm.
got the laptop sleeve that everybody's looking for, the 891, the 7300, the 991, the 710, all the cases for all the radios you guys really want. Everything you guys asked for, we're making it right now.
That was on the list of things for me to queue up. Did I dump that video? Please tell me I still have that. Hamfest, Hamfest, Hamfest. Where is it? Hamfest. I'm not seeing it. No, I moved it off. I was going to pull up the quick little video I had with the overhead shot of you at Huntsville pulling it apart and showing it. But you got a new laptop sleeve that is universal. It's
Yep,
not just well, here's your 13 inch, here's your 15 inch, here's your 17 inch, and if it's outside of that, you're out of luck. It will handle all those and a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller, I think, too.
we put a 17-inch HP Envy, literally the biggest laptop on planet Earth in that thing and made it work.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All the way
Uh,
down to a 13-inch iPad. So yeah,
ooh,
it'll configure itself any way you need it to.
mm-hmm. And because it has awesome slips that will just fold in, and it's all Velcro like
Yep.
everything else, and that becomes the new Velcro back
Hmm.
on the GigaParts Explorer bag. And then you have new custom made cases for radios coming out.
Yep. Is
What?
so we'll get everything covered this time.
Yeah, is it? I know the one that showed off was the IC 7300. Are
Right.
there any other models coming out of radios?
91, 710, 991, 818, 891. Rebuilding the 705 bag as of right
Ooh,
now. Because I did not take into consideration that people like to put cages on those things. So I'm rebuilding the entire
oops,
of that bag again.
oops.
I know. There's going to be some other. That's just, by the way, the Explorer backpack is just the first bag.
Mm-hmm.
There's other ones coming.
Ooh, because I just pulled up the website here, and this Explorer backpack. I have this bag. It's amazing. The first thing is that it just opens up completely wide.
Mhm.
And do you have a picture of it folding out flat? You go to a picnic table and you just unzip this all the way, and it
Mhm.
just folds flat. Everything you need, everything you want, every bag accessible instantaneously.
Mhm.
Love
It's
it.
the 600 denier DWR finished bag. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to stain. It's not going to wet through. It's going to be taking care of you
Why is this window not windowing nicely? Um,
because you didn't ground it, man.
I didn't ground it. There it is.
Answered
The whole
everything.
back is Velcro because all these bags here and the bags that we're talking about are completely modular.
Mhm.
and they just pull off. I've done it on every video I have. I have 3. I bought more bags. These generic bags. I have a bag for my G90. I have a bag for my Yaesu FTDX10. I have an antenna bag that just has my infant antennas in it, and whatever radio I have in there for the day, I pull out the other one. I put the other bag in there, and I'm good to go. Everything else is set up.
I've got, you got your end feds. People have a different end fed or a
Mm-hmm.
different wire antenna in each one. They just pull what they need.
Mm-hmm.
I've got people who use one of those bags right now for a first aid kit, so they'll have a first aid version of it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yep.
I love this bag. I can't wait till all these other bags come out. I'm going to be the first in line to buy the laptop bag, definitely. And I'm looking forward to more of those radio bags.
Perfect.
Love it. Scott, do you have one of these?
I do not. I was trying to get in. They had a bundle sale or something going on recently, and I meant to grab it, and I got sidetracked, and that bombed for me. So,
Yeah.
Well, there's always the holidays, sir.
yes, I'm waiting for Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Hint, hint, all you viewers out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The you said you're making a case or a bag for the 7300. Is that going to accommodate the side rails that we like to put on the 7300s?
After the 705 debacle, I have made sure that every bag accommodates rails now.
There we go. All right.
The design of that bag is in such a way that the rails will come out the side and the Velcro in the middle flops over, so it's literally hugging that radio while simultaneously letting the handles pass through at the same time. So
Very cool.
And they'd still be usable. You could grab it by the handles and slide
Yep.
it out.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I previewed the video kind of prior, but GigaParts has opened up a whole new store concept.
mhm.
What is that about? It's not just a store; it's a store, super center, and everything.
So it's a 60,000 square foot hobby extravaganza is what this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to tackle all of everybody's favorite hobbies. We're going to do it under one roof. We're going to teach classes on how to do everything. We're going to have classroom space to do that kind of stuff. We're going to have interesting food concepts there.
Food
Tank.
concepts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like kitchen, like open kitchen and barbecue?
I don't want to spoil it for you, man.
Is
But
this open already?
if you've ever been to Japan, you will appreciate what's coming.
Is it open already, or is this still a preview?
Oh no, when that store opens up, it's going to be part of it.
Okay, cool. GigaParts has a awesome video introducing us to all the concept and things that they're doing, and I went ahead and took out a couple of clips that we're going to have just look over. Let me pull up my notes really fast. Wrong windows. There we go. We're gonna meet first guy that we meet out here is Steve. All right, need to go over here and
Here, let's meet a few of the regulars.
here we go.
Here's Steve. I don't think he's ever met a hobby he didn't like.
Steve, a hobby he didn't like, but there was no amateur radio. You got cameras behind him, fishing
Here,
poles.
let's meet a few of the regulars. Here's Steve.
Awesome cameras, by the way. I can't wait to the camera section. We were talking about that earlier.
I don't think he's ever met a hobby he didn't like.
We got an awesome duffel bag, a cooler for camping, a fishing pole, which is awesome. But where's the amateur radio?
I mean, you got to keep going into the video, man.
Keep going. Okay. Reads to
Last
clip
weekend,
3 here.
Steve's son Jason won our chess tournament.
Oh, Jason.
Jason got a new.
Yeah.
Jason won a test tournament. So we know this is not Ham Radio 2.0.
Mhm.
So this has to be Smart Jason you're talking about. Antenna Jason, KM4 ACK Jason. Steve is
Right down
rolling.
the road, man.
The sound's turned down here. Let me turn it up for all of our awesome viewers there. There we go. He's talking about he's buying a new computer. So y'all are going to Of course, y'all still have a lot of computer components. Y'all are a big computer store. You have a simulator set up in the current store location, or is it F1 simulator, NASCAR simulator? I
Yep.
forgot which one it is, but
Both actually.
ooh.
I was gonna say, I think both. I think it's both a flight and racing simulator right now.
We had a VR Beats. Was it the lightsaber simulator at one time? Yeah.
Ooh.
Very cool.
No, that's fun.
Not to be topped out, but the new store is going to have a full-on avionics simulator too.
Yes, I did
Fly
see that
flight.
in the video. They were talking about a full flight simulator.
Right.
And is that flight qualified, or just are y'all
We're
just
working on that one.
mm-hmm.
We're working on that. There are several of us that are pilots and lots of pilots around here, so we're working on integrating that capability in.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Hmm.
I love everything that y'all are doing. Let's go back and let's listen to what the Jason has to do here.
Weekend, Steve's son Jason won our chess tournament. Jason got a new computer for Christmas last year, and he's hoping to get a 3D printer for his birthday. His parents bought the computer from GigaParts instead of the Nerd Herd because of the knowledge.
That was it. You bought the computer from GigaParts instead of Nerve Herd. What is that? What is? Are you-
Did you see? All right, I know you took clips.
Yes.
Did you see what the bank name was at the end of the video?
No. I got the whole video. I wasn't trying to play it all because
Mhm.
I love y'all. Please don't copy strike my channel. Um,
But the bank at the end of the video is Macon Bank.
Making bank. I
Macon
love
Bank.
it. Is this supposed to be a Star Wars reference? Nerf herders.
No galaxy is safe with us, sir.
Oh, I when I first watched this, they're like over the competitors Nerf herd. I was like, what? I had to jump back like several times. Did I hear that right? And I even went to closed captions to see what it said.
Never.
Oh my god, and they're continuing. They mentioned 3D printing. Y'all
Mhm.
are still a awesome 3D print store, and you have all the filaments, the printers, and
Mhm.
uh, what's the
Treasure
newest
hunting.
treasure hunting? Yes.
Yeah, we can help you. We can start helping you find grounding rods. It's kind of cool.
Funny you say that because I actually thought about trying to use a metal detector, but since
Mhm.
all the electrical is right there, I just thought it would be useless. But I did think about that for a hot second.
Well, they
Uh,
make a little handheld pointer, man, that's super precise. So
ooh,
you can get right in there with it.
hey man, Digital Rancher, thanks for swinging by. We are going to move to clip number 4.
Xavier is here at least once or twice a week. He's a member of our astronomy club and
Oh, hold
our
on.
ham radio.
My bad. We will start that again. I didn't switch the
Xavier
screen.
is here at least once or twice a week. He's a member of our astronomy club and our ham radio club.
Ham radio. Finally said ham radio. In the original video, we are 2 minutes into this. Our first ham radio. Out of the 5-minute video, we are halfway in there.
It's kind of like a grocery store, man. We're going to pull you in and make you walk through the entire place just to get your carton of milk, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll
And
make
on
you
this
go through the entire video to hear the word ham radio.
and on the screen, they have the awesome driving simulator
Mhm.
that we've seen in your current store, and you're gonna have more simulators. I can't
More
wait.
simulators.
This is going to be fun. I can't wait to tour your facility once it's open here.
You're opening it in Texas, right?
Yes.
We're going to open up a bunch of these things. If
That,
you go to our website, there's actually a place where you can nominate a place for us to go next.
I already filled it out because down over there in Irving, there's an awesome, huge, vacant other electronics store that shall not be named, building that's no vacant, and y'all need to just take that whole place over.
Well, if we get enough people saying that, then we can make that happen.
I will love that in Dallas.
Hi,
Yeah, but
Jeremy.
you guys already have ham
Jeremy
radio
is a
stores up in
procurement-
Dallas. We have nothing down in the fourth largest city in the country, which is Houston.
You there's not a ham radio store down there?
Oh. We have a little place called Electronic Parts Outlet, which is basically if your crazy uncle saved everything from 1920 till today and put it into a store and ran it like a tag sale. That's what's in there. You got to rummage through.
Boneyard.
Huh?
So basically a boneyard.
Yeah, basically. And what ham radios they do have been dropped in the pool only once.
Radio Wayne is asking, open a GigaPart Super Center right next to the Buc-ee's.
There's an idea.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not hating that. Ooh. I mean, the brisket sandwich is a thing, man.
Yes. The awesome breakfast sandwiches and fresh made homemade potato chips are awesome. And I love eating them when I'm not on keto.
10 miles away from here?
Yeah, about 10
Yeah,
miles.
10 miles.
Ooh, I just drove past 3 of them today coming back from Houston. 2 of them. They were hard to drive past coming back. But I did stop on the way down. Let's see what else Xavier
Specialist
has.
by day, but earns a little extra cash creating content for our YouTube channel. Jeremy has a studio in the Creators Corner booked for 2 hours tonight to record an episode called Traveling with Sous Vide.
So that was cool because I wanted to highlight that. Y'all are going to have a YouTube studio.
We're gonna have a studio that you can rent. Full production gear, full microphones, multi cameras, mixing boards, the whole 9 yards.
That's
So you can rent our space and put together a full production video. Yeah.
so you're all the cameras, the computers, the mixers,
Yep.
the internet, which I got another warning from YouTube. I don't know
It's only
why he's doing that.
gigabits though, man. I mean,
Yeah, I'm already on a gigabit connection, so there shouldn't be any
gigabits.
worry. But you're doing all that.
Yep.
Can't wait. We should like tour that next time we're over there in Huntsville.
I'll have my people get with your people, sir.
Yes, you have people. Unfortunately, I do not. You just
But no, but we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the full customization department. That's
Mhm.
gonna be behind glass. You'll actually be able to watch them customize hats, everything that we do.
Mm.
QSL cards, everything.
We're gonna come back to QSL cards here in a minute.
Not a
That
problem.
because I got some. We'll talk about those in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The last clip here, this is a fun one because you nailed amateur radio operators to the T here.
I'd like to introduce you to Brad. He recently bought a ham radio for his car and has plans for installing it that are going to require some 3D printer filament, some wire, and some Raspberry Pi components.
Then what Brad does after
Hey Brad, order pickup is over here.
Actually, Microsoft invited me to a lunch and learn session about Office 365. I'll pick that up after my free lunch.
You know, Brad isn't known for turning down a free lunch.
Free lunch. Free lunch. Nailed
Well,
ham
very
radio
good.
operators to a T. I'll pick up my stuff after my free lunch. I couldn't help laughing. I fell out of my chair when I saw that the first time. That was awesome. Y'all are also the classes. We didn't touch on classes. What is this class concept y'all are trying to build here?
We're gonna bring in industry experts from all over the world, and they're gonna come in and talk about anything. We're gonna have a 3,000 square foot facility in that building dedicated to nothing but that kind of stuff. We're gonna have classrooms. We can divide it up into multiple different rooms or one big one. We're going to embrace everybody's skill set from beginner to expert. We're going to bring everybody in who could satisfy and help out with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Answer any questions that you guys have.
That's awesome. So how I lost my question. It was
Did I
going to be a
derail
good
your train
one.
of thought, sir?
Yeah. It's so amazing and awesome. I wish this store was in my area, and I I want to go see it.
Well, like
But
I said, this is our first concept store. This is
mhm,
not going to be unique in just this one.
mhm.
We want to make more. So yeah,
They
it could very well be in your backyard, sir.
That's all the clips I had. If you want to go watch the full video, the link is in the description below. It's on the GigaParts channel, and you get a whole idea and walk through the concepts. I believe I hit on all the major ones. Is there
Mhm.
anything else you want to highlight there?
Well, we're going to be doing so you got astronomy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have the telescopes. We've got makers. We've got metal detecting, treasure hunting. We'll have a full complement of that. Probably the big one that we haven't really talked about, like you said, we're going to do photography, lens rentals, and stuff like that. But we're going to have a huge section for stuff like EDC. We're going to have an EDC section.
What?
Oh yeah, we're
Tell
going to
me
have a
more,
huge
sir.
section that is just devoted to everything you could ever need or want to carry on your person at any time.
Hmm.
So we're talking backpacks, knives,
Knives, flashlights of all kinds, pins, pocket organizers. I mean, imagine being able to pull out of your pocket a card that has a flashlight, your pen, a piece of, your little notebook right there, and it's
mhm.
all integrated into one thing.
Nice USB cables that have that
Yes.
multi connectors, and
Yep. I
I
mean,
can't.
I've got one of those that fits on a keychain.
Ooh,
And it's a six one, so it has all the connectors that you could possibly
six.
need. So we're gonna have an EDC section, like I said, that's gonna have all that kind of stuff on it. We're literally sitting down and having a clean slate approach to what it is that we would want to walk into a store and see ourselves. We are the biggest enthusiasts of all the stuff that there could ever be.
And
So we're taking that approach to it. So yeah,
so
you
I'm
know,
also assuming you're going to have a huge crossover into overlanding.
I mean, one does not have a Bronco not do that. Yeah. And to be honest, we're also going to have a pretty dedicated section to avionics to our pilots.
hmm
Garmin, we're going to have just different products in that regard, different bags, different headsets, different everything. So we're really embracing every aspect of pretty much every hobby
And I
Uh,
can
and doing
already
it under
feel
one
my
roof.
bank. I can already feel my bank account depleting itself.
hmm Well, you want some help there? Use Tank at checkout, and you get 5% off on select items.
I like
Nice
it, man.
plug there.
Yes, it's down in the text below, right on
Mhm.
screen across the whole bottom.
It
um,
is.
Paul or Prep Ham Paul is asking, when is this first concept store going to open?
Sometime in the first part of the year. There are so many moving parts to this that's really hard to nail down an exact date. But as we get into 2024, early on, we'll be able to quickly ascertain when we're gonna be able to do it exactly.
I
So just stay tuned. If you guys want to know, Tank Radio will know, and then he'll tell everybody else.
I think you should invite some select YouTubers down for the grand opening.
I can't disagree with that at all.
I'd love to be there. That would be fun.
I'll bake
Uh,
I'll bake some cookies for you guys, man.
ooh, and barbecue.
Yes.
You have an awesome smoker. You usually supply some awesome smoked meats at several of these ham fests for us. Thank you. I love it. I love it. But also GigaParts is doing on their website their QSL cards. They have a custom QSL card maker, and I used it. Here it is. Here is my QSL card. I had mine printed using their custom QSL card maker. Very, very nice stock. I really like it. I sent several of these across the mail, and I got pictures back. I was just asking how it held up, and they said it is completely fine. And I love the QSL maker. Let me pull it up here. Left screen, right screen. There we go. Boom. Yeah, it is QSL Maker. All you got to do is when you order your cards on there is a option for the deluxe, premium, and personal. I don't see it on the personal. The standard. Create your own. There it is. You click that link and it brings you up to the QSL card maker. They have several layout and templates ready to go for you. And what I did is I uploaded my own images, and they have all these images ready to go. The space shuttle. What? I'm gonna have to order some more cards, guys. I love the space shuttle. Oh, look at all these pre-stocked ones you have. Ah, the Earth. Look at that. And this was pretty simple, like we're doing it right now. Then there's a
Right,
front.
we need a slow scan cat on there somewhere, man.
There's a what?
So I need to tell Brian we need to put a slow scan cat on there somewhere too.
Yes, I love it. That'd be so funny. You make the front and back side of your QSL card. We're on the front side, and you go to the back side, and then you had templates that you could put on there, and drag and drop. Click on it. Use template. There it is for the back side, and it's just that easy. And I did it for my cards, and they came relatively fast. I think they were printed within a couple of days and arrived in a week or so. Standard shipping, and I loved it, man. I love that y'all are doing this. Y'all had a great card stock that you're printing them off of. Um, can you
They've
tell
been
us?
pretty busy lately, guys, because it's been contesting season and everybody's buying a bunch of them. So, and I also think that they're on sale right now, are they not? Yeah, they're on sale right now. So this would be a great time for you to do it.
Ooh, they are nice. Let's go back to that page. So the standard count is 100 for $20. That's not bad at all. That's an awesome price. That's what I was kind of getting down at my local print shop, but they were just giving me regular paper. um, but y'all did it right.
That's
Um,
because we're in the hobby, man. We know what we like,
hmm Anything else happening over on GigaParts?
Let's just say this. Y'all should definitely be in Orlando next year.
Orlando.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like to bring new things to Orlando. There's gonna be a lot of new things in Orlando, guys.
Very cool.
Did
There are a lot.
I believe I hit on everything going to be coming out that I'm excited for coming up before Christmas. Is there anything I missed?
No,
No? You say
no.
that with a smile on your face. So that means yes, but can't say much. Okay. I accept it. I'm not going to dig too much. Um,
Let's just say Orlando would be a very good show to show up to.
mhm. We're already making plans in the back channels. We'll be there. We
Does
will.
anybody out there on the chat have a question for us?
Yeah, let's open it up. Jason is asking in the chat, is there a Orlando store you're thinking of?
Man, we're thinking about a lot of different places, and a lot of different countries too, I might add.
Mm-hmm. James, yes, there is a. Where did my chat go? There it is on the screen. James is asking. There's a old fries store in DFW area. There's several old fries stores in DFW area that would be perfect for y'all. There's one literally close to DFW Airport, which is central to everything. That's where you should open it up. And
But
that's.
make sure he goes and goes to the website and puts that in there because we are literally looking at every one of those that gets submitted.
Mm-hmm.
We get enough people asking for a specific place, and I mean specific place. We'll look into it.
Jeff is asking how many logos can you put on the cards for all the stuff you belong to? You can upload and drag and drop it to your heart's content.
Yep.
As
Or-
long as if you looked at that template, there's like a bleed line, so you can't go past that bleed line.
I'll bring that back up for us. There is a red line. That's where
Yep.
it's predicting to be cut, and a green safe line that is the somewhere between the red line and the green line is going to be cut. Yep. So whatever you do on here, it's up to your heart's content. I went ahead and I already had my images already pre-made, so I just dragged and dropped my templates up there. But it was pretty easy. I loved it. It was amazing to use. Easiest QSL card creator out there. Paul, there's a Fry's off of 635 North DFW. I know that one, but it's a pain to get to. So the one in Irving off of 635 off of MacArthur-ish. That's the easier one. No, wait, the other one, the pain is.
Find a little fry store and just take over, huh?
Oh, there's one in Arlington that is. Oh, let me transmission back here. There's one in Arlington that is a old Incredible Universe. So the space you still see incredibly. There's a couple of places you go, you can see Incredible Universe's logos. When it was Fry's, and they had a whole upstairs area which was dedicated to classrooms and other things that y'all are trying to pitch, small little 30-person rooms. And there was a food court area on the old
Mhm.
Incredible Universe with a huge. I loved going there as a kid. They had a huge gaming center area that it was awesome, always loud music playing, and they had a daycare, little daycare center that had every video game ever made for every console. There you can just play.
There's that.
So I loved there going as a kid. I used to beg there, can I have my birthday there? Drop us off at daycare.
That wasn't good for him either.
No, he's a youngster.
Scott, did you have anything?
Not really. Just looking forward to the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales and stuff like that. So we keep an eye out for those if you guys have those coming up.
I assume GigaParts is have
Black
a lot
Friday's
of
already
stuff.
started.
I was gonna say,
for us, yeah.
I was just gonna say, Black Friday started at the beginning of the month, so it's gonna be ongoing all month.
Okay,
Mm.
even better.
If you go on our website and go to the special section, you'll see what's currently being offered.
So there's weekly specials, hot items, mail-in rebates, and clearance items.
Yeah, but all I see is the Shack Master.
Yeah,
That just seems
we
really cool.
all want it. 20% off some solar panels. And ooh, buy one get one. The QRZ1. These
Yep.
are your Explorer radios,
They are.
and I was the first one to use one on air officially skydiving.
We're literally on the air, if I remember right.
Yeah, with nothing
10,000
but
feet up on the air, if I remember right.
yeah, nothing but 5,000 feet below me, and I'm playing radio. Oh, and you can engrave your name on this?
Yep.
Oh, so useful.
hmm
Because we all like to mark our radios because they walk away so easily. So easily. Ooh, yes. Give me a second. And here you
Come on,
go.
camera, focus.
There's that radio. To buy one, get one free right now for $60. That's a good price. And you offer.
You can put your name on or your call sign on pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we will ever get around to do that.
I would love to see, those military patches they have with their names embroidered in them.
Yep.
Because all the backpacks I have Velcro spots for that. I can't find anyone decently around here. I saw some Etsy things that did them, but I didn't like their quality. You need those name patches. Because I will buy
We'll let them know that.
If it's as much as what mine cost when I was active duty,
Mm-hmm.
they were not cheap. I mean, I have a 4-letter last name, and it was still like $20 to $30 when I got them made.
Really?
Yeah.
I think y'all can beat that price
I
easily.
think we can too. We're gonna work on that.
Don is asking, do y'all do used gear or used gear specials?
Aha. Yes. If you put in my, it's not really a secret. I'm not sure if this newsletter has it or not. I think my bargain corner is listed on this week's newsletter, but if you put in my last name, I don't think we've got the SEO set up right where you can put my call sign in. But if you put in my last name, it'll put in, I always say it's me as a Jeff Dunham puppet.
Moro.
MOLO.
MOLO.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We took it off. That's right, because
Save big on the bargain corner. It's right there, man.
yep.
So yeah, we're doing deals.
Yeah, I love it. Any other questions here? Not a question, but a comment. Um, your staff are awesome to deal with when you have to reach out or on something online, even emails. Keep up the good work. He's
Perfect.
talking
I
about your
appreciate that.
staff
I'll pass it on to everybody.
because I have no staff, and if you read my emails, they are awful.
And I can put this out because I know for a fact that they're coming in within the next week or two. I also, like a competitor, will have B stock Yaesu radios.
Ooh.
What kind?
I know 101s, Ds and MPs, DX10s, 710s, FT5s, FTM 400s,
Didn't we just get some 7100s into
7100s should be arriving.
the new ones?
The new ones, I don't know what the new version really has in them, but they should be tomorrow, Tuesday.
Mm. And where do you find let's just start out. What is B stock?
B stock is refurbished radios by the manufacturer, and they come with a 90-day warranty.
Nice.
Save you some money. Get the products you want.
Do you all have that in a special section, or are they just usually listed next to the regular radio with?
I want to say search B stock, and it should. I don't think anything's going to show up because it only shows up when it's in inventory. Yeah.
There is a B stock landing page when you search for it.
So once they arrive,
they'll start showing up.
Start showing up there.
And if you use Tank at checkout, you get 5% off. Trying to help y'all.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I also think we got some Apple products too. We got some iPads, some that just came in too, some B stock iPads. So be on the lookout for those if that's something you need.
Nice. On my link I have up there in the chat, it's already pinned. And in my description, there is the link to go to GigaParts to my landing page for the GigaParts, and you're going to see everything that is 5% off. These are any item you see here. If you enter Tank at checkout, you get 5% off. I have a lot of the GigaParts Explorer bag, the name brand R-Finder 100-watt USB 8-port power charger. I travel everywhere with it. Hand radio and non-hand radio. It goes with me everywhere. It's great charging station. Plus, at the top, it has that wireless charging there.
Charging, yeah.
The Explorer backpack, which is notoriously my POTA backpack. I don't have any other backpack for POTA. So couple of solar panels, mass, and the Giga, the Digi Rig, which is amazing. I love this for FT8 on my G90, and it has a bunch of other cables and kits that you can set up FT8 for and program some radios, handheld radios with it. And there's just pages and pages and pages. MMP. Ooh. I am about to build my ham shack, and I'm so getting ready, and I'm going to run MMP cables everywhere. Everywhere I'm going to do videos on that, and also how to solder them and get them ran in the wall, and how I'm going to do it, and that's coming up on the channel. Rig Digi.
Well, hopefully, guys,
the
the new POTA 7 will be here soon.
That much. Say that again.
I was just going to ask about that. If you're going to carry their POTA coax.
Absolutely, we are. They're he's had such a demand for it that he ran out of connectors. So we are very, very patiently waiting for this to show up.
And it does come with that winder.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to trust me, guys. Let me tell you something. When they show up in stock, don't hesitate. Don't wait. They will not
Start
be
saving up now, right?
I would definitely say, and in past videos, you heard me say, do not wait. I mean it this time. Do not wait.
Oh, you can wait. It's just going to take another 6 months to get the next batch in at the rate they're going.
Then
Yeah.
I think we saw a hint on Mike's video when he was over at their factory. There's going to be a smaller version of that cable too. The
Right.
Ultraflex 7 or 5.
You have a 7 and an 8, and they'll be in 20, 50, and 100 foot links.
Nice. Now, the only thing I would really want to see from there is end caps. The Buddy Pole sells a 25-foot feed line that has plastic end caps, so you can put it over the B and C connectors for it. I
Sure.
would like to see because they're physically attached. So when I unplug it, I just put that end cap on, no dust and whatnot. Other than that,
I'll let Stefano know that.
yeah. Other than that, they're great cables, and even though they are bright yellow, bright orange yellow, I have seen hams walk over that at Huntsville. We've just rolled all that out at Huntsville Ham Fest for I think the spider antenna, or it might be the DX engineer or the Callum's antenna system. He's like rolled it on the ground. Okay, everybody, there's the new flex cable. It's orange. Don't step on it. And within 2 minutes, someone's stepping on it.
Well, that's because Yaesu hasn't come out with their Parks on the Air Claymore kit.
Let me tell you about the POTA cable, guys. It's not just a different colored jacket. That cable was engineered from the ground up to do a couple of things. It's double shielded. It's a little more flexible because you got to bend it around that arc a little bit more. So it's a lot more robust than that. It's also buriable. I mean, it's literally the most robust cable that man has ever made. So I think you can pretty much handle anything you can throw at it. We've driven over it, and it has not caused a problem. We've driven over it with a 3000, the AA3000 RigExpert analyzer, and it did not change anything on it. So it is bulletproof.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Vern, welcome. And since you're late, you got to rewatch from the beginning. Team replay. Love you, man. Love you. Well, it's getting up there to the top of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and go around the room here, starting off with y'all, man. Jason and Steve, you've been amazing. Of course, y'all are over at GigaParts. Anything else that you want to give a shout out or a highlight here?
Man, I just love coming on these shows, man. So feel free to invite us anytime.
Awesome. Thank you. Steve, anything?
Come to Orlando.
Come to Orlando.
Definitely come to Orlando.
I appreciate it. You both coming on and let me have some fun at your video. But I hope it's all out of jest. Please don't do a copyright strike. I already make no money. There's nothing to come out after me for.
You're all good.
Thank you. Scott, man, what's coming up on any of your channels? Because you have a multitude of them.
Yeah, well, I'm still working on a couple things in the background. A lot of research is going into one of my next videos. I just want to make sure I get it right, because I'm only going to do it once and I don't want to have to deal with it again, just because of the amount of research that went into it. But I just wanted to say thank you for having me on tonight, and great to me. Always great to hang out with the guys from GigaParts and see all the new toys and gadgets they've got to help me empty my bank account. My wife appreciates it.
We all appreciate it.
Your wallet's about to go into overtime when you see what's coming, sir.
Oh, I bet.
David's saying he can't make it out to Orlando, but he's waiting to watch all my videos. I think I do an excellent job. And the Bronco will be at Orlando, correct? And inside the building? No, they don't let it in the... No, wait. Orlando does let it in the building on the other side of the door.
We're going to have somebody parking there watching it out, make sure nothing tank related gets stuck to it this time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Last time I ran away with something.
Oh, it's only a 3,000.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. Thank y'all for coming on. I do
Absolutely.
appreciate it. Hang on, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute here. And of course, I'm Tank Radio. Thank y'all for watching. As I stated before, if you go over and look at GigaParts, my GigaPart link is pinned in the chat. That shows you everything that you can get 5% off, and it helps out the channel when you do that. Just enter Tank at checkout. Even if you're checking out anything random, hit Tank at checkout, and I know it will give a report to Jason so that he knows to put more items on my
It does.
page.
Yes, it does.
But I appreciate y'all watching. We are going to be rolling over to Jason's stream, which is I don't know what it is. I didn't read his email. It's so long. His emails are almost like B&H's and a couple other email chains. But we're going to be rolling over there in a minute. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to go over and search for Tank Radio on any podcaster app. I do appreciate your listens over there. And thank you for watching. Everyone, go forth and conquer. Say bye.
33.
Where's my last camera switch? I moved it around. There we go. A quick shout out to all my Patreons who makes this in the link below. And on to Tank Radio.